Hi there. This is going to be a general reading. I think we're going to use the intimate cards. So this is your disclaimer, okay? If you're a child or if you're someone who is uncomfortable talking or hearing about sexual things, seeing sexual images, okay, on this card there are nipples, there are sexual positions, there is exciting things that we're going to be talking about. And if you don't like exciting things, and if you don't like getting moist, then this is not for you. Please click the fuck off right now. Thank you guys. Now for everyone else, I know you guys were waiting like, when you gonna have your next intimate reading? Well, when I felt guided to, you know, I do everything as I'm guided to do it. Now here we go. Now somebody wrote a fucking comment on one of my videos saying, why are you always touching your hair? Because I can, and because that's what I do. Never mind about what I do with my hair. You should be worried about if my messages are on point or not. Oh my God. Oh my God, look at the first two cards. Oh my God, Judgment. With the red string of fate. Hand fasting with the red ribbon. So you can see there is an angel on the top. Underneath the double X's, which is Roman numeral 10. So 20. But this is X marks the spot. I've been channeling X for a bit. This was the whole reason I was drawn to buy this deck, this card. And I didn't know that until I got the deck and opened it up and saw this card. And then I said, got you. There will be, Judgment is about this reunion now. This is like a resurrection. It is, if you've been following me for a bit, the ending of January when we had the Blood Wolf Moon, I felt it was an activation of a lot of things, and it was an activation for some of the binding ritual. This is it. You can run. You can move. You can pretend. But the red string of fate is going to keep bringing you back together. I mean, it's with the Ace of Chalices. It's the fucking Ace of Cups. True love. My cup runneth over, motherfucker. Two people being extremely intimate with each other. I just heard in my head, I think I'm in love with you. Like, I think I'm in, it's this moment of realization. I don't know if this is something that someone says to another person or they're just thinking this in their head. I think I'm in love with you. Something with 3. I saw it in my head, 3. I don't know, this is going to be very different for everybody. 3. It's going to be somehow very symbolic for you or the other person. Something tell me for both of you. The 3 would be very relevant. Seeing 3s. The number 3. 2 people. Something fell. I'm not taking that one. I'm not feeling it. These fell too and I'm not feeling them either. 2 of Wands fell out on top of the Ace of Cups, and the 2 of Wands comes out every single time I use this spread. If you guys follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, I try to go live like every day there. And every day I do a spread. And when I do use this intimate deck, during those spreads, 2 of Wands comes out. When I do them on YouTube, 2 of Wands comes out. 2 of Wands is traditionally being at a crossroads, having to make a choice. I need to make a decision. What am I going to do? What am I going to choose? This person is choosing you. It's like, I tried not to choose you, is what I just heard. I tried not to choose you because it doesn't make sense. Something about it doesn't make sense, whether it's because it's too good to be true. And for some of you, be careful. It might be. And we're not talking about this, right? Not every cup that's presented is going to be a cup you drink from. Not every person you encounter is going to be the one. I don't know if it's because logistically you guys live really far away from each other. I don't know what it is. They cannot keep their hands and thoughts off of you. See that right there? The Six of Wands. Someone's on public display. You could be, or they could be, maybe both of you. But you see how he's dull in color and she's very vibrant in color. And he's reaching out to touch her. This person, the feminine energy, she's very, very magnetic. And she draws attention. Many people reach out to her or they're drawn to her, and he cannot keep his thoughts off of her, nor can he keep his hands. Now, if you guys are already together, it would be this thing where he literally can't keep his eyes off you. He can't keep his hands off you. Now, if you guys have not met yet, or it's not a serious relationship, he cannot keep his mind off of you. Something about the ass too, though. You see in the picture, he's touching it, but there's something about it. Either he touches your ass all the time, or he's an ass man, or when you sleep, when you guys do end up sleeping together, he always has to be touching you or your ass. It's something to do with an ass thing here. And I also just heard that ass is mine. Well, it fucking better be. That ass is mine. The Chariot. See, look. That ass is mine. I have this riding crop. I'm claiming you. You're mine. He wants to dominate you, but then on the flip side, he wants you to ride him and dominate him. Right? It's that kind of an energy of we dominate each other. Chariot is forward progress and movement, moving forward, taking it to the next level. It's a riding thing though, so I don't know if he likes you on top or if he wants to get on top. I don't know what this is about, but it's something to do with dominance, riding. I mean, buckle up, bitch. Gonna be a lot of riding apparently. Better do your squats now. You guys better go. Do your stretches, honey. Oh my Lordy Jesus. The King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So he is probably like this on the norm. King of Swords, emotionally detached. Could be air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Has bitches, but not in love. Keeps himself emotionally distant. Doesn't really open up. You see there's a bitch peeking in the window over there too. This is not the case anymore. This man who has once been emotionally detached from most women, almost all women, is no longer that way with you. You have the Two of Swords trying to convince this woman. See how she's the one going, and he's like, God, I want to fucking marry you. I just heard that. I want to marry you. Holy shit, that scared me. I'm so sorry, you guys. The phone fell. Holy shit, that scared me. Well, hello. Again, we're talking about the fact that this, typically emotionally detached man is falling in love. Queen of Wands, absolutely head over heels, enamored. Thinks that you're perfect from head to toe. Likes to watch you. This person watches. watches you. So I don't know how this is going to be relevant. I don't know if this is like you guys are together and he literally watches you get ready or watches you bathe or whatever, honey. I don't know. Or if you guys are not together and he watches you, let's say at work and you don't even realize it, or on TV, maybe you're in the public eye, right? You're on Instagram, he watches you. He live across the street, I don't know, but he watches you. You know what I feel? This is 99% of what I feel from this card. You don't even know he is. And it's not a creepy stalker either. It's not. It's not a stalker type of an energy. But he's watching, honey. I feel like the majority of you don't know it. Ace of Swords. She's dominating him. She's taking control. He's letting her too. The thing about it is you have a dom and you have a sub. He's willingly submitting, which means he's now making himself vulnerable. Going from not being emotionally detached, going from being emotionally detached to now I'm completely vulnerable. Whatever she says, if she say jump, he say how high. Not in a low vibed way. Yes, it's pussy whipped, and if you guys haven't fucked yet, it will be. But in this sense of she has this power over him, and it's not low vibed. He'll give her any fucking thing she wants. He submits to her, the Three of Swords. Other women want him and they don't like it that he wants you. See, there's a woman in the background again watching. And he's trying to play you this song. I felt this on my live on Instagram last night. Write you a love letter. Someone writes somebody a love letter or writes them a song. Someone writes them a love letter or a song. Other bitches don't like it too. He's a hot commodity, this dude. The Hierophant. Oh, bitches fall at his feet. This could be Taurus energy. He's a god in people's eyes, in women's eyes. They worship him. I don't know if he's super good looking. I don't know if he's really rich. I don't know if he's really athletic and he's a former Super Bowl winning blah, 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 blah. I don't know if he is like a Christian Grey and he's a fucking entrepreneur and a billionaire. I don't know. But he's godly-like in the sense of this is how people view him. Not necessarily it's self-proclaimed and he feels this of himself where it's this narcissistic low vibration. No, this is the way people view him. See, look, again, it's watching. Five of Wands. He's jealous. His hand is on the sword. You see that? The fingers? He wants to fight. Jealousy, wants to fight. Wants to fight for you. Four of Pentacles too here. She's like not opening up. And he's trying to figure her out is what I just heard. You're elusive like a motherfucking Bigfoot, bitch. You is a motherfucking Loch Ness over here. Okay, Nessie. You elusive. You're not really open and direct with him, and not like you give and you take away. So let's say, for example, you guys know each other. You would talk to him and then maybe retreat because you don't need him. And he's not used to people not needing him. He's blown away like, oh, she's not texting me tomorrow. Next day, nope, she doesn't text again. And it's not that she's playing games or manipulating or anything of that sort. She's too busy for that. And that's the last thing on her mind. She's just busy living her best life. And it's not that she's not interested in him. She feels the Ace of Cups. She feels the red string of fate pulling her and yanking on her every time she tries to run. She wants him to prove it to her. Again, you can run, but you can't hide. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, you are just everything to this man. It keeps coming up in this deck because look at this card. He's at her feet. She is on her throne, sitting pretty in power. She's balanced. She's loving on herself. She's over there touching her titty, honey. She's just, and she's exposed, yet not fully. As you can see, her bottoms are on. And he is just absolutely enamored with her. So look at the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. He's just in love. Look at that. Just absolutely head over heels. Four of Swords. We had this last night too, and I want you guys to look at this picture. So you see how he's trying to get that drink, that liquid down her throat, and he's almost like trying to force feed it to her. And the first thing I thought about last night when I was doing my live was, you guys remember the song, put it in my mouth, in my motherfucking mouth. She said, put it in her mouth, put it in my mouth, in my motherfucking mouth. That's exactly what I'm thinking of when I see it, because oh wait, I'm sorry, that's not the card. It's the Four of Swords. It's the same concept though. He's not pouring the liquid down her throat. What he's doing is he's trying to open her lips up and she's covering his fucking dang-a-lang. He's trying to put it in her mouth just the same though, still. But she's going, no, 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 no. And he's going, put it in your mouth. It's very symbolic of she's trying to keep herself closed up from him. And he's trying to do his best to open her up, pry it open, get her to be more open to him. Five of Swords. Seven of Wands. This is exactly, look at his face, this smug motherfucker. This is exactly what he's used to. Or this is what you've encountered in the past. All these motherfuckers with sly, smug intentions, wanting to hit it and quit it, promising you the world but not following through. Five of Swords, mind games, manipulation. Ego, using someone for just sex. Seven of Wands is a block. Not opening up. Intentionally too. So, number one, it could be that you've encountered men like this in your past, or this is how he's been with women in his past. He's been that guy. Emotionally detached, but also just kind of in it to win it. Not in a bad way, because imagine if you're this really high-powered man and you don't want to find love. And you're just okay with having sexual encounters with women. And they're okay, it's consensual. They're okay with that too. Knight of Swords. Ooh. Total fucking domination. Total domination, pulling her hair. He's got the whip, and these people in the back are again watching. And you see what she's doing? It's face down, ass up. She's totally submitting to him. In the end, she submits. So she goes from like this energy of like, no, I'm not gonna open my mouth, I'm not gonna do it, to where she's arching that back, honey. Wally wins are over. I mean, you have on the bottom of the deck Justice, so it could be Libra energy, but this is also balance. This is also karma. This is legal issues, court issues, things of that sort. Well, it looks like he wins you over, honey. You was attempting to play hard to get. Although I don't think you were trying. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I was just about to cut the deck to shuffle and they told me to stop. Stop, Missy. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. Those are the two cards they wanted me to see. Ooh, somebody's in love. And it's this red string of fate. You can run, but you can't hide. Two X's. The X's are going to be really relevant for some people, and I don't know how. Also, the number 10 could be too. 10 is about completions, right? But the X, yes, X marks the spot, but it's more significant. People also have this thing with 10. Like I was talking about in one of my recent readings, it's this 10-year anniversary of something. So for some, it's 10 years sober. For some, it's 10 years free. For some, it's 10 years since I started this business. It's something with the 10-year anniversary mark, something with it. It's gonna be different for everybody. Well, I guess Cupid's arrow striked. That's what it is. That's the X marks the spot. You know? Two people have been struck by Cupid's arrow, bit by the love bug, but it was meant to be, because what it is that for some of you, this binding ritual, it's basically just a reactivation. So it's not really that you've been bit by the love bug. It's just activating itself. There's going to be a lot more destined and fated events happening with people, and you'll see. You'll see how it's all going to end up turning out. For some, you're going to be like, whoa, this is fucking crazy. Like, how did that happen? How did I come across them? How did they come across me? And then you guys are going to talk stories, and you're going to be like, oh my God, what the fuck? Like, how did that happen? That was crazy. Oh my gosh. And it's not crazy. It's the universe. It's, if two people are meant to meet, if 2 points are meant to cross, it will. It's beautiful, huh? All right, I know that this was, I just looked at the timer. It said 2222. We're going to wrap this up, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this short, but juicy, I guess, intimate reading. This is a reminder. I'm only doing emergency readings right now, $140 for 30 minutes. I want to thank everybody. I'm really tired right now because it was a long day. Between stringing beads and making the bracelets, between doing recorded readings and live readings and one question, one answer readings, I'm exhausted. So again, I thank you all for your patience. For those that's continuously emailing me for updates, I'm trying to, you know, give the update collectively for you guys to please be patient for your bracelets to be mailed out. They are being worked on right now. And also for your readings, whether they are recorded or the one question, one answer. Please be patient. I'm trying the best I can to get everything done all at once. Everything is always in divine timing, as you guys know I believe in. All right, so if you guys have any questions, click on the link below. All my shit is there. I'll see you guys again really soon. Love you.